jealous when you're not in it.
I'm not.
You get jealous sometimes.
No, I know.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! We're going racing in Texas. You heard it right. I'm not speaking a different language. I found a racetrack about an hour and a half from our house. Jasmine's with me. She doesn't want to be a part of the YouTube anymore. She's being a little grumpy pants.
No.
She said it's basically your channel now, so like whatever. Anyway,
I did not say that.
I'm gonna keep it positive. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm not gonna let her negativity bring us down.
Gavin,
Feel
I
me?
did not say it like that.
That's exactly how you said it.
No,
Well,
I did
I'm
not.
gonna put you in then. See? Then you don't want to be in. Tell me you're not saying it, but that's how you're acting. Well, I'm gonna keep being positive. I'm gonna bring the energy up because that's what Triple T does. Okay? If you can see right here, this little colorful little balsa right there, that is my new helmet, because my helmet it had enough, you know, with the drag racing, the TikToks, and I've had that helmet my old helmet for a really long time. I used to have a motorcycle like 28 years ago, and actually it had went out of date. When I go to the drag strips, they check the date, and I didn't even know that helmets can expire, but apparently if it's over like 6 years old, you can't use it anymore. So I had to toss that one out, me up with a big old 3X for this noggin and this beard game. You know, I told him I didn't want to mess any of this up, and he got me hooked up. So we got a helmet, and we're on our way. Jasmine wants a burrito, and even though she doesn't want to participate in the videos, it's still kind of all about her. It's her world. We're just living in it, you know?
No.
So we're going to go by Chipotle and get a burrito. So I'm not going to bore you guys with the ride. We are heading to Little River Dragway. I don't know what town it's in, honestly. It's
In Little River?
No, it's not called Little River. Maybe it is Little River. I don't know. It's not quite the Waco where we picked up these wheels and tires that we're going to be drag racing on. It's, I think it's outside of Killian, Texas. I don't know. I have to look it up. It's like an hour and a half away. We're going to get some burritos and then hit the drag strip.
What time does it start again?
They didn't have a start time. I'm assuming because most people work on Fridays that they're probably not going to start racing until like 5-ish is what I'm hoping. So I'm hoping they open the gates at like 3-ish, even though we're not going to be there at 3-ish because, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see y'all there.
Why don't you call them?
Why don't you call them? Sad day. $100 doesn't even give you 25 gallons. That's alright though. We racing, we won't fill her all the way up anyway.
Here comes a car.
So even though she works in Round Rock, this is our actual first time being in like downtown Round Rock. And a couple people told us about these.
World famous.
Yeah, people in front of us were from California.
And have heard of it.
Had heard of it.
How you know?
I heard them talking about it.
Oh.
She asked them where they were from, just like she asked us where we were from. We told them we represent. They West Coast, we represent East Coast, baby. There was a little bit of a fight, but I showed them. They didn't want none.
Oh.
You're not presenting it very well.
Well, you can get it out. Go grab your world famous glaze.
I'll get the world famous.
They are, why are they orange?
I don't know. They're warm.
Whoa. They look like they got cheese on them. Oh, please don't let them have cheese on them.
Pretty much melts in your mouth. This is cheese. So I wanted a apple fritter, but they didn't have any. So I went with the kalucha.
Oh, kolache. A kalucha is a drink.
I don't know. It's something. Well, we're gonna get back on the road.
Not bad, not bad.
Head to Drag Strip. See you there. That's what happened to you give her the donuts. So we have made it to Little River Dragway. It's outside of Temple, Texas, actually. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay.
You doing a day pass or a weekend pass?
Just a day.
Okay, it'll be 15 each.
Okay.
What was that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this is my first time here. Like, if I want to sign up for Testing Tune, like.
Yeah, you'll just do that at tech when they open up. Just take your truck down there and they'll tech it and let you know if you can run.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
What is up, guys? Welcome to Little River Dragway. We are here. Been here for a little over an hour. I wanted to make sure we got here in enough time to get everything set up. I wanted to check tire pressure. I had to flip my tip around and just kind of wanted to check the area out, which we did, but I got kind of slacking, as you guys can see on this test and tune line to get teched in. I kept telling Jasmine I would wait for it to die down a little bit, and it's literally just gotten bigger and bigger. This is the first event of the year, so I'm sure everybody's had their, projects, wrench turning all winter, and they're ready to hit the track, just like I am. So I'm not really trying to break any records. I just come out here to run the truck, get some videos for you guys. So I don't plan on running a bunch, but just see what it's about, get a feel for it, and haven't raced. I won't be able to go to Truck Wars this year. Still repping, gotta rep that Truck Wars merch, but just trying to get a few passes in since we're not going to be able to make that this year. So we'll see what happens. We're going to wait in this long line. Got the AC going. Jasmine's bored out of her mind already, and I'm trying to get her to prepare to take some videos for me. What is up, guys? We were in line to get the first race done. Let's hope truck stays together. Likes this Texas air. Got the new lid. Let's go. Fit my big noggin. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, needless to say, that did not go as planned. I hope Jasmine got that on video. I don't know how much you guys can see from my angle. They were trying to get me to, there's no getting around the water box at this little track. They were trying to get me to spin to, you know, do a burnout, but back home I've never done a burnout before. Usually, you know, whether you go through the water or not, I've never had that issue, but maybe I need to here, I don't know. Usually you can avoid the water box a little bit more back home. This is a much smaller track. There's really no room to get around it without driving over a curb or something. So yeah, so basically kicked the whole truck sideways in four-wheel drive. Definitely not recommended. This is the first time ever racing on these tires. Probably need to air them down a little bit more, but I was trying to avoid that because basically we got to drive home tonight. I didn't want to have to worry about finding an air pump to pump these things up. So, I mean, it's crazy. There's so many people out here. It's a little 12-second 8th mile. Like, Jesus. Did you get that on video?
No, I literally, it won't let me take a video. Like, I was literally looking for the video thing and, like, by the
You can't while you're on the phone.
That's flat.
You
What
think?
happened?
I don't know. I've never done that before.
I saw you, like,
Yeah, she was going sideways real quick.
Camaro Tesla.
Show off, and I don't think we succeeded in that. That's my bad. I was a little underprepared. That place was crazy though. Like, you guys are gonna see in the video, we were leaving. The tech line was in the same spot from when we went to check in. Still had 20 plus cars in the tech line. There's probably 30 to 35 cars still waiting to get in. Maybe not that much. Maybe 20 or 25, but they were all still from the main gate coming in to pay. They were still all the way back to the road. And tech line was crazy. The test and tune lanes were crazy. As much as I wanted to run one more time to, you know, redeem myself, it just wasn't gonna happen tonight. By looking at that line, I would say even if nobody broke down, I still would probably been another almost hour waiting for to race again. Let the truck cool off a little bit and then get on the road and head home. We still got an hour and a half ride home. So it's now 8 o'clock. We got there a little bit after 3:30, I think. We spent a good chunk of time there. We got there super early, but they really didn't start racing until almost 6 o'clock. So by the time we finally got into the lanes to race and everything, it was just, it was already dark out and we got kind of a long ride home. So we decided to call it a night. If you're wondering what happened, I really don't know. It'd been really nice if I had somebody with me that could have videotaped it. But, you know, somebody dropped the ball because they were talking on the phone.
No, I tried to and I couldn't find it. And then when I finally realized I couldn't video, I went to go on Snapchat and you were already like swerving. And it was just like too late.
Swerving is a good way to put it. This is my first time actually driving through a wet water box. because there was no room to drive around it. I don't know if you can really see it in the video, but basically just drove through it. They were calling for me to do a burnout. I've never done a burnout before at the line, so I was like, that's unnecessary. You know, should kick the water off within the first, you know, few feet and should be good to go. But unfortunately, that was not the case.
So they told you to do a burnout?
Well, they just, you can see in the video, the guys are just going like this. So there's a spot where you're supposed to stop, and then you basically just do a burnout for your back tires. I really didn't think it was that big of a deal, but that was my first time, like I said, actually driving through a full-on water box that hasn't been blown off. Everybody's been using it. That was my bad. And I got these new tires on these 17s that I just put on. They're nothing crazy. They're like a kind of a little bit of an all-terrain tire, but I've heard of people running them before. I think you should probably air them down a little bit. But where we have an hour and a half drive home, there's really just out in the middle of nowhere. So I didn't want to have to run to air pump the tires back up so we can get back on the road. I just want to be able to hop in the truck and head home, which we're doing now. So I think they were like 35-ish, 35, 40 pounds. Probably too much. I know, you know, I'm not an experienced drag racer. When I was running the radios down in North Carolina, we aired those down to like 20, 25, and they did really good. So I don't know, I may just have to play with it a little bit, maybe get my own little air tank so I can just air them down and put them back up at the track. Something we got to play with a little bit. I was a little unprepared. We gave it a shot, it didn't really work out. I really wanted to run at least one more time, maybe leave a little softer, do a burnout. But it just wasn't in the cards tonight. Those guys are in there for the long haul. I mean, there's hundreds of cars and motorcycles there. You know, those guys probably only going to get able to run a couple times, maybe even once for some of those guys, and there's just not enough time in the night to get all those trucks in. But yeah, we ended up calling it a night. I'm happy we at least got out, you know, did something. We're going to the barbecue rodeo tomorrow in Austin, so super excited about that.
It's a barbecue championship.
Barbecue championship where you just go around and try everybody's different barbecues. So we're super excited about that.
This is actual image of you going down the track.
Yeah. I was driving like a little culebra, and then I just let out and kind of coasted down the track. But truck's still together, as far as I know, knock on wood. So we're gonna get home and go to bed, I think. Did you have a little bit of fun? They didn't hear that.
Yeah.
She's gotta learn to when she's yelling at me, she has no problem raising her voice for me.
I don't yell.
Regular conversation, she just like mumbles and she thinks I have like supersonic hearing, and I'm just trying to help her out, you know. She's still struggling with her English words, I guess. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry we didn't have more action, but honestly, less action is good for me because that means my truck is still together, I didn't break anything, and we can go home. Catch y'all on the next one. Triple T out. Tacos, turbos, and toothpicks, baby. Listen to that turbo sing. Yeah. It's alright. I got a car behind me. I don't really want to cover it smooth. But you get the point.
I want you to know I'm leaving.